It's about a tweet you sent a couple days back about it being the year of the cat, not a rabbit. That's an interesting take for me because I haven't heard it before. I don't mind if you don't want to elaborate, but if you can,
Yeah, no,
would you?
I mean, I'll elaborate as much as I can, without just going to the shit I teach my students. But I mean, when it comes down to it, the Chinese lie and the Vietnamese are telling the truth.
That's interesting.
The Vietnamese calendar, it's a cat, not a rabbit. Now, I have looked at both of those intensely, especially in my younger years when I was looking at this stuff, and I promise you, it's a cat. It's not even possible for it to be a rabbit. Now, Wise Cat obviously is born in a cat year. Uh, he can tell you what he feels like. Do you feel like a rabbit or do you feel like a cat?
I feel 100% like a cat. I'm not a
You're lying. You're lying. So, anyways, yeah, dude, that's one of those things you have to trust me on because I'm not going to give you the exact reason I figured out, but I could tell you what it's a good story.
I mean, we have the right mutuals. I was born on the 11th day, 11 life path. I'll figure it out. But appreciate it, Gary.
Yes, sir.
If I could add to that, I would say rabbits have a sort of skeletal muscles in their fast twitch and slow status, and it's quite amazing because.
Oh, he got cut off.
Did you cut him off, dude?
No, he dropped out himself. I think it's very interesting.
I'm still here.
I think it's very interesting that the guy that was talking had an Albert Einstein picture, and Albert Einstein's born year of the cat, 33 life path cat. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
good observation.
I'm gonna let that guy come back up eventually. I don't know where he went. You come back up whenever you're ready, dude. Anyway, Casey, we'll let you go up next. Casey Copeland, you can go. You have Michael Jordan in your banner. He's a cat as well, which is very interesting how this is working. Go ahead, Casey.
That's pretty crazy. Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
All right, I just requested to speak because that dude is talking about X, and I think he was hinting that he was Illuminati because he's a rapper. But I was just going to say that dude was definitely not Illuminati. He got knocked off because he knew too much, and he had too much impact that he could spread to the youth. So they knocked him off, and that's all I really wanted to say.
Who are you talking about?
Gary, it's a young rapper that got killed a couple years ago. And Xxtacion. He was a 33 life path. I'm sure you've probably seen him in passing. But he got taken out. I mean, this is what I believe. If you guys remember, there was some, how can I say, the 617 shit that Drake was doing, and he leaked out some pictures.
Yeah, Drake
doing some gay stuff, and that's why he was taken out. That's what I believe.
Yeah, Drake's turned meal ticket.
Drake the greatest actor of all time. That man he's been acting his whole life. He's not a rapper.
He's not a rapper, but he is a faggot.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And then also,
by the way, I don't give a fuck if anyone thinks I'm homophobic. I really don't care.
Also, I saw you quote tweeted with Kanye on a Daylight tweet. I was going to ask you if you knew who Daylight was, if you knew anything about him.
I maybe know his face, but not by name.
He has a big face tat right on his face. It's a Spawn tattoo.
Are you talking about the white guy or the other guy?
No, the black guy, Daylight, the battle rapper.
Oh, the battle rapper. I'm thinking about a completely different person.
I'm sure I've seen him before, but
the tweet was I'm starting to think anti-Semitic means the N-word.
Yeah.
Daylight tweeted it first, and Kanye tweeted it after.
Yep.
Daylight is heavily suppressed on social media as well, and if you haven't looked at anything Daylight, I would urge you to look at what Daylight's talking about. And if you could get on and talk to Daylight,
dude, they went after me before they went after everybody. Before they went after EA, before they went after Tate. Before they made sure they got me before I even got famous. That because I'm the only real threat out here, man.
But yeah, I was just gonna say that about X.
Kanye made a big mistake. He could have fucking went out there and said it's disease and got everyone in the world thinking about what is he talking about. What is he? And some people would have known what he's talking about, and then he would have left more hints and more hints. Instead, this motherfucker just gets himself canceled. You gotta do it smarter than that. For instance, Twitter canceled me so many fucking times they just fucking gave up. What do you think? Those guys didn't know it was me fucking 6 months ago? They just gave up at that point, man. Because they fucking suspended me 18 times, and I was starting to make them look bad. Because what was it, Cat? I would get 3,000 followers in 24 hours.
Yeah, then they'll just stop you when you get close to that number every single time.
Yeah. So they basically got sick and tired of suspending me. I was making them look bad. Congressmen in the Republican Party came up to me and asked me about that stuff. How do you keep getting back? And I showed them everything I do. Inadvertently, what they did was they got people in Congress to meet up with me. Big mistake. They could just left me alone. They didn't. So sometimes stuff like that comes back to haunt you. When I was 2019, when they suspended me in my account, and then that was the first time I think it was in March, and I bought my way out of that one. I got my way out of that one. And then they suspended me again in May. Who was the biggest cheerleader when I got suspended? Andrew Tate. The biggest cheerleader when he was talking shit when I got suspended was that motherfucker. And not only that, he poached Cortez, CJ, and a couple of people off the team. We don't forget, brother. We don't forget. We do not forget. That little video I did exposing his punk ass, the fact that he has to pay his baby mama 10 racks every time he sees his kid. Yeah, I got that information too from yours, little bitch. You know that video has 2 million views right now? In about 20 some hours, 24 hours or something. So we're gonna hurt this guy. Because Cat, what do snakes enjoy more than anything else?
Revenge. Revenge is the sweetest thing, better than even sex.
Better than pussy, brother. Pussy is not as good as revenge. And dude, I've made this big bag of talking shit out of him, and I keep fucking sending him DMs like, "Yo, dude, good looking out." So I'm talking shit about him, exposing secrets, and fucking rubbing it in his fucking face too. Bitch.
All right, let's see who we have next here. I think we have Fulfillment. I think you're up next.
Hey, what's up, man? I got a few questions. If you want me to spit them out real quick, or you want to answer them one by one?
No, go ahead. What you got?
All right, you're talking a lot of shit on all these cryptocurrencies, and I agree. What's your thoughts on precious metals like gold and silver?
I believe Goldman Sachs has about 4 warehouses full of silver in Detroit that they're just keeping off the market because they want to suppress the prices. Yeah, I think they're suppressed as fuck, dude. But, if they can suppress gold for this long, unless you know numerology and astrology, it's probably going to be difficult for you to pinpoint exactly when the shit's going to go up. I will give you one tip, and everyone else who's listening. In 2015, silver went up to $50. 2015 was a cat year. Next year is a cat year, so I think you got my answer, if you know what I mean.
I appreciate that. I see you're going after like Elon, Cuban, and those guys. And
I'm not going after Elon. Where am I going after Elon?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just kind of saying.
Cuban's a bitch.
Yeah, but they're all part of like the same team.
No. First of all, Cuban and Elon are not part of the same team. Okay, Cuban is just some lucky dude who fucking made a lot of money and got in the club. Elon is someone who was born and bred to do what he does. These are completely different dudes. You think fucking Mark Cuban talks to the Rothschilds? Come on, man. You don't talk to him any more than I do. Uh, you know, what I got sick about was, I've been emailing Cuban for a decade. I mean, everyone in GG33 knows it, right, Kat? But he just pissed me off because he sent me an email about getting, and today he sent me an email telling me I'm a bad father because I didn't my kids. And I'm like, you know what, dude? Let's debate this. Then he starts talking shit like, oh, no, fuck that. I'm going to block you. Okay, dude. So you can sending me. So a billionaire wakes up in the morning and the first thing he wants to do is send me emails about why I should take the. Been doing this shit for 2 fucking years.
Yeah.
2 fucking years. And now that I have him cornered on numerology because he's been calling me a con artist and all this other shit for all these years, except when it's the NBA playoffs. When it's the NBA playoffs, then he wants all the help he can get. But once the NBA playoffs are over, it's back to fuck you and all this other shit. Motherfucker turns on you like a fucking 2-cent whore. So here's what it comes down to. If you want to talk shit, okay. But now that Musk is using all these 8s, he doesn't question me about numerology anymore. As a matter of fact, he doesn't even want to talk about that anymore. Where before, he used to fucking post blogs about me on his fucking shit, telling me I'm an idiot and all this. Now he doesn't want to talk about that anymore. Now he wants to talk about because he thinks that's the point. He can call me a bad father, or I should be worried about long. Man, are you dumb? Well, anyone who took or anyone who supports I mean, you're fucked up in the head. First, they told you if you get this, you can't get COVID. Lie. Then they told you if you get this, you can't transmit it. Lie. And now they're telling you if you get the, you're not going to die. Guess what, motherfucker? 17 people out of every million people who get COVID die. I like my chances. So when you don't have simple logic to understand that, and you wake up in the morning, the first thing you're going to do is, let's fucking insult Gary on his status. While you have about 6 billion in the bank, I don't know what to say, dog. And I've been hearing that shit for 2 years, and today I got pissed off. And today I posted the email because fuck him.
Yeah, it's just a joke. I mean, like,
because you know what? No, fuck that. Because it's 11 day. And if I'm gonna hit someone, I'm gonna do it on today. That's why I released all that shit on tape. On 11 days. Fuck him, fuck that other dude, and fuck all these XRP people too. All these people who are all this XRP. Let me tell you something. You're some dumb motherfuckers. And the reason you're dumb is because you don't understand how this works. The stock market is basically designed to make things seem obvious and go the other way. All these clues that the elite are sending that's going to be XRP, XRP, XRP. Man, they're playing you. They're playing. I remember there was this picture 2 months ago of someone who works for the SEC going into Ripple's offices. And then they posted this picture all over. And Ripple went from 33 cents to 54. And these motherfuckers said to the moon. To the moon. 1,000. It's back, what, to 36 now or something? I mean, this is a joke. And you look at XRP, it was at 180 to start the year. Are you fucking people nuts? Oh, by the way, Kat, didn't I tell everyone in GG33 to dump all their crypto before 2022 hit?
Yeah, before the year even hit, you told everyone to dump it. Everyone dump it.
I told everyone in GG33, right? Didn't I do a conference call? And I actually laid it all out and said exactly what would happen.
Yeah, you did a conference call with all 3 tiers of the groups with silver, gold, and bronze, and told everyone to get out.
I see. I've had at least 30 people come up to me and say I saved them $1 million, at least, in the group. So these people, some of these people pay me 10 racks. Some of these people pay me 3. Some of these people 10 years ago paid me $350. Still in the group. I look out for people, man.
No, I like you. My last question, or this is the last one I have in mind right now. License plate game. I feel like that's the first thing